Hi, Thomas. This is Harry. We spoke earlier today regarding listing your house with our company and with our team, Coldwell Banker and the Harry V team. I wanted to give you a little brief overview of our plan of how we're going to sell your house, what we're going to do to get your house sold quickly and at a fair market price. Now, we call it an 8 week marketing plan. There's a week before the 8 week marketing plan that I'm going to share with you now in the next few minutes. It's called Zero Launch, also known as the pre launch. Now, the plan entails, of course, all the prep necessary, the professional photography, staging, notifying the neighbors that there's a plan to sell the house in the very near future, and so on and so forth. Most important are two elements of the pre-launch. Element number one, of course, is the announcement internally to our people in our offices. We have 20 offices locally here, and I would say 95% of the agents in those offices are currently working with clients. Some of them may be a match to your house. I'll know better when I see your house because what we do is we match the people to the house. That's part of our job. Now, the pre-launch is interesting to an agent. I'll talk about myself. I always loved it because we're all looking for that five-star rating. We want to impress the client. We want to have them tell their friends and relatives, this guy is the greatest. This team that we worked with really did a good job. They found us something that wasn't even on the market. Get my point? So the idea is to get them to foam at the mouth, to want this listing, to want them to introduce this listing to their client before anybody else knows about it. That's called a pocket listing. That's our pre-launch. So that's interesting. There's a lot more to it. Now, part two is also on the pre-launch is the social media. Critical, 96% at least of all activity is vis-a-vis the social media. So being a master at it and knowing how to work with it, and we have a few members on our team that are experts on it. I'm pretty good with it too. We'll introduce the house on a pre-launch to the social media. We'll, of course, the website and the pictures will go up on the social media. And the beautiful thing about it briefly is that you can target the audience, very, very, very specific targeting. Someone that's in the process of moving, a large group of people are in the process of moving, always in a town like Houston, a certain income group, a certain age group, a certain demographic, children, so on and so forth. Until you get it just right, this is the audience, this is the 56,000 people I want to talk to. And then you get more and more and more specific till you narrow it down to about 2,000, 1,500, 2,000 people. That is the beauty of a Facebook, an Instagram, and so on and so forth. You're able to do that. And you're able to do it economically if you know how, and we know how. So by the time the house gets listed, by the time that sign goes up for sale, and our sign doesn't say for sale, but our Coldwell Banker sign is very recognizable. The whole world knows it. We're on every continent in the world, by the way. So we're not just an American phenomenon, we're a worldwide phenomenon. In any event, that is very briefly the Zero Launch Week overview. And I hope I impressed you a little bit. I know I can do better once we sit together with you and go over this and present the rest of our plan to you and of course talk about the CMA, the comparative market analysis, so that we position your house just right as compared to what's on the left of you, what's on the right of you, what's behind you, what's in front of you. We're going to figure all that out. We have some very, very accurate scientific tools to do that with so that we have a very fruitful and productive conversation and we'll be able to move forward. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking with you. Although I wasn't there, I was there spiritually. See you soon.